I see you're rocking. Welcome back to another episode number 19 of the Dilks Musk.
This is draft night.
And Chris is draft ready with his New York Jets coming up big so far this offseason and picking up Aaron.
Don't you forget it.
What's his name again?
Mr. Rogers? Not the...
Is he a neighborhood?
Yeah, New York City.
That fit.
I have this. V8 energy drink.
Nice. A little different. This one's an orange flavor. I like their orange one best.
I don't know if you noticed, I got my...
Orange anything is good. Now you got your hairs did.
Yeah.
That beard's coming back in.
Yeah, of course it is.
But orange anything is good.
Remember Orange Tang?
It was good.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I mean. There's not many things that I can think of to where, like, orange juice, Avi, good.
Orange soda.
Orange soda. I got a Fanta in the fridge with my name on it.
Orange Gatorade is always just a home front Gatorade.
Yeah, it's old, reliable.
It is. It's Mr. Reliable.
Yeah. So what do you have for me? You said you have a whole list of actors we can go through.
Actors and actresses, J 2023. Okay.
My bad.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna say an actor or actress, and you had to pick your desert island favorite movie of that person.
Some of them might need a top 3, but okay.
No. One and only. Choose
One
wisely.
and done.
First, we will start with Mr. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Gangs in New York.
I go Lincoln.
Oh, well, obviously you would go Lincoln.
It's a good pick.
For me, it's Gangs in New York.
Awesome movie, Gangs in New York. Phenomenal movie. He is the butcher of that movie. If our people have not seen that movie.
It's streaming somewhere.
In the movie Lincoln, he is Lincoln.
Spoiler alert.
He is Lincoln.
Way to give away the ending.
Too soon, Judy.
Well, at least I didn't say that one thing that I said before.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on. I digress. Now, this is a tricky one because everyone knows what everyone's going to say. Miss Kate Winslet. You want to hear mine?
Good.
The Holiday.
I'm gonna still go Titanic.
Why?
Because you're on an island. You got a 3-hour movie you can watch.
Yeah. Have you ever seen The Holiday?
Is it a 3-hour movie?
It's 2 hours. Jack Black's in it. Cameron Diaz.
I've heard of it.
But you've never seen it?
Never seen it.
It's a fantastic movie. You should really watch it.
Oh, you know what? I changed mine.
Okay, who? What?
To Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, bold. That's it.
She plays Clementine.
I know who she plays. I've seen the movie.
Always had different hair colors.
Okay. Sammy L. Jackson.
Now, if I say a certain movie, can I use that movie again for somebody else?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God, there's so many good ones.
Do you want to hear mine?
Samuel L. Jackson, correct?
That is correct, sir.
Go ahead.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter?
I know I could go Pulp Fiction. I know I could go Die Hard. I know that.
I'm going to go where he's a villain in the movie.
Unbreakable.
No, I'm thinking of Django Unchained.
Oh, yeah. Jay, remember we auditioned for
He used to
Unbreakable?
have. He was. What?
Remember we auditioned for Unbreakable?
Was it Unbreakable?
Yeah, in Philly.
We didn't get this job.
We did not get the job.
But Samuel Jackson, I'm going with. See, I love him in Pulp Fiction so much. But yeah, no, it's Django Unchained because he played the only black guy in that movie that was like he was white. He was treated not a slave. He was that, you know what I mean? How he, like, think about it this way. In that movie, once he figures out Django is there for the girl, he's the one that pulls aside Leo in the other room while he's sitting there smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And it's like, who lets the slaves do that?
Yeah.
And he was such like a white dude slave because he had been there his whole entire life. He was in his ear like, I don't think that he's gonna buy. He goes, no, he's gonna buy him. We just said $10,000. He goes, has he shown you any money?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, like, and then Leo comes out,
breaks the glass of whiskey over his hand
by accident.
I know, and his hand was actually bleeding.
Yeah, so and he was rubbing her face in his real blood, and Kerry Washington took it like a champion, knowing this was cinema gold. Because that's exactly what it was. That movie is so good. Like, if you haven't watched Django Unchained, stop watching.
Phenomenal.
And go try to find it on a streaming service.
Okay, watch it after this.
Watch it after this. Just watch this.
Okay, fine. Just subscribe and then start watching it.
Yeah, just save it to come back for later. I get it. Samuel L. Jackson's. The whole entire movie is so. Christoph Waltz won the Academy Award as the dentist. You know that because he wasn't a dentist, but he drove around.
Jonah Hill's in that movie.
He's in one scene and he's hilarious.
He is funny in that movie.
What do you mean? Where are the eye holes are all messed up? I can't see. And they're
he's spinning around
out of their masks. Like, hey, my wife worked hard on all these masks. If you're gonna be ungrateful, then I don't want to be a part of like.
Yeah.
It's such a stupid conversation to be having during such a serious moment of the movie.
I know.
But who else you got for me?
Gary Oldman.
True Romance.
Darkest Hour.
Never heard of that one.
What? He plays Winnie Church.
Oh, Winnie?
Oh, Winnie. Fun fact about Winston Churchill. You ready for it? He averaged about 20 scotches a day and 4 to 7 cigars a day. He led to 92.
Yep, I heard that. That's I posted a funny video the other day of Chris DiStefano, who's a comedian, and Bert, and it was Winston Churchill Day. So they were on the podcast drinking scotch together.
Yeah.
And then they both got really emotional because they both had little girls.
Yeah.
And they started crying to each other about how hard it is to lead them every week. And all of a sudden, Chris DiStefano looks at his drink as fucking Winston Churchill as he takes another sip.
The next one's a tough one.
What is it?
Philly, Seymour, Hoffman.
Almost Famous.
Twister.
Twister's great, but I love Almost Famous.
He's not even in that.
What are you talking about? He is the guy that works at the radio station that gives him all the advice.
With the weird sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a bunch of good ones today.
Why? What else you have?
I got about 20 of them.
All right. Yeah, I like that.
Denzel.
I was thinking about Denzel earlier.
Can I say mine?
Can we do a top 3?
We could do a top 2. I go with Training Day.
Yup.
And Fences.
And Inside Man.
Oh, that's a good one. And Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans? That's why I
Man
said
on Fire.
we needed a top 3. I mean, we're also
We need to collectively come up with a top 3.
okay. So
Training Day's in top 3.
Training Day will say 1.
1.
Training
We'll agree. Training. Yeah. I feel okay. Inside Man's such a good movie.
Yeah.
But do I put that over? No. Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans, I would say, is number 3.
Inside Man number 2.
But I had another one.
Man on Fire.
I guess it wasn't that good since I
The Equalizer.
I just thought of that in my head too. I mean, Philadelphia.
Oh my God, JD.
What did we miss?
American Gangster.
I think that's the one I was thinking of.
That might sneak.
Oh, you know what else? What else is he great in?
What?
Taking of the Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Damn it.
Johnny Travolta's the bad guy.
Yeah, I remember.
That's on Netflix now. If you want to give it a gander, give it an old gam.
Training Day is number 1.
Train Day is without a doubt,
Numero uno.
hands down, number 1.
Yeah.
We'll make Remember the Titans number 2.
Okay, and the rest number 3 because he doesn't have any number 4 movies.
No. We're ranking them.
Okay.
So that's why it's not like they're 4th.
Okay.
So the third one, what is it? What's it going to be? I'm trying to think of.
Let's narrow it down. Either Man on Fire. Okay. American Gangster.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
I love The Equalizer, but
I love him in Taking the Pelham 1, 2. No, oh my God, He Got Game. What?
That's number 3.
Number 3, He Got Game.
Yeah, that's number 3.
That's number 3.
He's awesome in that movie.
Oh my.
What other movie? Hold on. This is worth it.
He was in that movie Philadelphia with Tom Hanks. Wasn't that him? Wasn't he Tom Hanks's?
Judy, I didn't even think of this. Ricochet.
I never seen it. Never heard of it.
Yes, you have.
Okay, now that you said it that way, I remember all of it. And it all came flooding back.
I'm glad I said it then.
But sarcasm doesn't go screen.
Flight.
Flight's a good movie. Flight's like top 10 though.
JD. John Q.
Top 10.
Great shit. Philadelphia Freedom.
That was like 1993.
The Hurricane.
The Hurricane's a great movie. That's top 10. That's probably even top 5, honestly.
How's he
Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, JD.
Just making sure. Bob Dylan's got a song about it.
Wait, what was he? I mean, this is a fantastic movie. But I don't remember him in this. Do the Right Thing.
It's a Spike Lee joint.
I know that. I know the movie, but I don't remember Denzel being in it.
It might he would have been in his early 20s then.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
I know. You know who was in Samuel L. Anyway, we could talk about Denzel all the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Sandra Bullock.
Speed.
Heat.
Oh, the Heat or Heat?
Yeah, The Heat.
The Heat. Because there's 2 different Heats.
I know. The Heat.
The Heat.
With Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
We're talking Desert Island. That's my Desert Island pick.
Okay.
It's such a funny movie. It is such a funny movie.
But I love Speed so much. It's such a good movie.
Okay. Gwyneth Paltrow.
What is that movie?
Are you thinking about Shallow Hal?
Shallow Hal.
You know what mine is?
What?
Duets.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Wait. You've never seen Duets?
I know it's your and Dad's, like, favorite movie.
You've never seen Duets, JD?
I've seen the parts that you guys have been like, watch this part, watch this
No,
part.
it's not just about this part. It's
No,
about the
you
whole
guys
entire
always
thing.
call me in to watch.
Huey Lewis is in it.
What does that even mean? You always say to me, watch this part, watch this part.
It is the best part. Get it,
Chris.
ScarJo. I'm going with Chef, with Jon Favreau. What about the movie with your boy?
What?
Your favorite, Bill Murray.
No. What movie do they do together?
It was when he was a series. Remember, he was in Asia.
Oh, yeah. I'm blanking on the name.
Yeah, I forget. No, I forget.
It has something to do with communications, like
Lost in Translation.
Lost in Translation. Yep.
Yeah.
I actually haven't watched that.
That's a good one. He's serious in it.
Oh, I know that. It's not a matter of that. Do you know how they? So a little bit. I haven't watched it, but yet I know behind the scenes on it.
I don't know how that's possible.
Bill Murray. Well, because I watched a documentary about Bill Murray, and I learned this about Bill Murray.
Bill
Murray does not have an agent. He doesn't have a manager.
So he's like Lamar Jackson of the
He has a phone line that the other agents call and leave him messages. And if he likes what they have to say, then he'll call them back to agree to do it. When he was asked to do the voice in Jungle Book, when they redid that with Jon Favreau, they went to his house on Martha's Vineyard to talk him into doing that role. So now Lost in Translation, cut to this. They were at the film festival in Toronto, and Sofia
Vergara.
No. Sophia, what's that director's name? That
I'm not good with director names.
Oh my God, Francis Ford Coppola. His daughter, Sophia Coppola, was the director of Lost in Translation. She was able to talk to him in Toronto and say, "Hey, I'm filming in 2 months in Japan. Can you come?" And he said, "Maybe." When do I need to be there by? She gave him a date, and that was it. He never gave her a definite answer. All of a sudden, he comes walking onto the set out of nowhere, and they were all relieved that they could make this movie now because they were dependent on a maybe from the lead character.
My God.
Yeah, you imagine and this is like early 2000s, so you couldn't just like, "Hey, you on your way, man?" You couldn't just send somebody, you know what I mean? Like send them a text. You couldn't do that in the early 2000s. You literally just had to hope and pray that this dude's going to show up to make your movie.
I have a good one.
I have an answer.
Brittany Murphy.
Go first.
8 Mile.
Yeah. She didn't.
She did that vacation movie with Ashton Kutcher.
I don't know it.
When they went on a newlywed something, when they just got married, the honeymoon or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would say the only thing I really know her from.
I got one with a lot of movies.
Okay, go ahead.
Will Smith. I know my answer.
I know your answer. Big Willie style. Only one, right?
Only one.
Bad Boys 2.
Damn. Maybe we have 2 here.
I like Bad Boys 2 better than I like Bad Boys 1.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I like Bad Boys 2 more than I like Bad Boys 1, but
and it was hard for me because of Independence Day.
Pursuit to Happiness is such a great movie.
Oh, I'm not disparaging.
And there's my 3-hour movie.
Is that 3 hours?
Yeah.
In a long time.
Okay, let's go to Desert Island here, okay? You get to pick one show you get to watch for the rest of your life.
Cartoon or show?
Show.
Cartoons matter?
Disregard cartoons, we'll come back to it. Want to hear mine?
Probably Seinfeld.
Seinfeld would be mine, or The Office.
I'd rather take Parks and Rec over The Office.
Oh. Yeah.
Like you're doing if one or the other.
Yeah.
I'd rather take, and I think I would take Friends over Seinfeld now that I think about it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. You have to pick one movie that you get to take on this island. One.
Is one movie?
Just one movie.
Goodfellas.
Tommy Boy.
You're trying to laugh on the island. I'm just trying to be a gangster.
You being a gangster with, you're the only one on the island. At least I could be chuckling on my island.
Well, there's some funny parts in Goodfellas.
Not like Tommy Boy.
I agree, but they're still funny enough.
Favorite food? No. One food that you feel like you're going to survive with for the rest of your life. One meal.
Tuna fish. Oh.
One meal.
I thought you meant like survival.
No. You're going to pumping out cans of tuna? One meal that you survive with for the rest of your life.
I would go fishing for the tuna.
Fishing?
Well,
you never cast.
Not even a reel and a rod. I just take my thing that I'm gonna make.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
I'm gonna make one of those pointy. There's like shivs that you drive into the ground. You know what I mean? They're like arrows.
Yeah, I got you.
You.
What's your meal?
I'm gonna go in the ocean. Wait till I see a tuna. Take it and then obviously fry it up first. But
I would hope so.
TV show?
No, I said favorite meal.
Oh, I don't like food. I know I'm fat, but I don't like food. I am the skinniest fat person ever because I don't like food.
I'm gonna have to go with a bacon cheeseburger with French fries. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
That's old reliable.
Well, you know it's always. Bree's throwing a temper tantrum down there.
She's talking to somebody.
She's yelling at someone. Let's see what else. Favorite book? I know mine. I've only read one.
The Bible?
What's the only book I've ever read? Trivia time.
Jaws?
No, JD. It's a movie that we all know.
The Outsiders?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I'm going Count of Monte Cristo.
It's
a great book.
It's a boring book.
You haven't read the book.
Read it twice.
Earlier, I was watching Two Bears, One Cave, and Bert goes to Tom, "Do you read?" And Tom's like, "Well, I mean, I can read. I do read." He goes, "No, but like, do you do it for fun? I can't do it for fun. Like, why would you read something when you can listen to it? Wait, why would you listen to it when you can watch it?" He was like, "Well, what Bert don't you like about the reading?" He was like,
"Oh, I have one for you."
He was like, "The reading? I don't want to read."
I have one for you.
Okay.
You have to listen to one comedian for the rest of your life.
Does he have new material as you go along?
Yes.
It's Tom or Bert.
Mine's Aziz or Kevin Hart. I'm going with Kevin Hart.
Philly boy.
I think Kevin Hart would bring the most entertainment.
I would say. Wait, can you hang out with these people too?
They're on your island with you.
That's true.
They're on your island.
I'm taking Bert Kreischer. Because they're not dead or alive. They have to be alive, correct?
They're on your island with you. Yeah. Yeah, they survived whatever reason why you're on the island.
Yeah, so I'm going Bert Kreischer. It shouldn't be too surprising given that I have a 2 Bears 1 talk account that, wait, let's see.
But JD, let's do this. Not alive anymore. I know. Don't sport whatever you're doing. 2 Bears, 1 talk.
No, underneath.
450,000. You think you're so cool. Anyway, now not alive anymore, comedian. Who's coming on your island with you?
Georgie.
Makes sense.
Or Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor's a good one.
But Richard Pryor was also sick at the end of his life. You know, he had MS.
No.
I think he passed away from pneumonia. If you get pneumonia when you have MS, it's no good.
Chris Farley doesn't count as a comedian, does he?
No, he's a comedic actor, but he's not like somebody who will go on stage and take the mic. And
Sam Kinison would get old fast with him just yelling at the beach.
A little bit. And at least Bird, I can party with him. Which comedian bringing? Talking about dead ones? Oh, I got a good dead one.
Who?
I already said George Carlin, but if I could change it, but I won't change it because I know you're going to take it.
Who's it?
Good Will Hunting. You had to go see about a girl.
Robin. That's a good one.
That's a solid answer right there.
Yeah, I picked Robin Williams to hang out with.
His documentary
is emotionally emotional.
Breaking.
I didn't even think of Adam Sandler to come to the island.
Well, Adam Sandler movies. Let's do that.
Oof. That's tough. Because I'm stuck between 2.
Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison?
No. Happy Gilmore and Big Daddy.
Ooh. I am going Happy Gilmore because the music is good in it too.
I know.
Trust me, I love Big Daddy. Jon Stewart's not on it, or Jon Stewart's.
I had to go Happy Gilmore also. I have to.
Yeah.
I have to.
My mic wasn't.
I enjoy Big Daddy more than or Billy Madison.
Oh yeah. If we were doing top 3,
I laugh more at Big Daddy than I do at Billy Madison.
Yeah, we're going top 3. I'm going Happy Gilmore, Big
Gilmore, Daddy,
Big Daddy, and Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Grown Ups great too. They're just not great.
Yeah.
It's just a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like in the top 3. Maybe in the top 5.
I'm trying to think of who else. Dan Aykroyd, Blues Brothers.
John Belushi. Because you could say Blues Brothers, but then
it's Animal House.
It's got to be Animal House,
right?
I
like Animal House. I was about to say I like Animal House more than Blues Brothers, but that's a lie. But I like John Belushi in Animal House more than I like him in Blues Brothers.
Speaking of Blues Brothers, John Candy.
Oh man, JD, I need a top 3 here. I need a top 3. I need it. No, I can't.
So let me try to guess your top 3 then, okay?
Okay.
Uncle Buck.
It's in there.
Uncle Buck. Home Alone.
He's not. No, Home Alone.
Okay, I get 2 more guesses. Or 3 more. Best out of 5.
Yeah.
So I got Uncle Buck, and then we got Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
And then we got one more.
JD, we talked about this movie before, bro.
I know. I'm blanking. Oh, Trains and Automobiles.
Yes.
Got it. 3 out of 4.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Do you like those 3?
Oh, I agree with those 3. I agree with those 3.
I have to go Uncle Buck number 1. I have to.
What about Great Outdoors? Top 5?
Oh yeah, Great Outdoors is sneaking around number 3.
Yeah.
Great Outdoors might have just kicked Cool Runnings out.
I'm more on board with that because Cool Runnings to me is a good movie.
But Great Outdoors is Great Outdoors.
It's not quotable like Great Outdoors was.
Yeah. Wow.
How many times?
Wow, that's a 5-pounder.
Wow. A 5-pounder. Wow.
Yes.
Right.
I might even sneak Great Outdoors in numero dos.
Really?
Uncle Buck.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I love Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
What are you trying to do? You trying to break me? You trying to hurt me?
Trying to hurt me? Go ahead. I'm a big guy. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm going Planes, Trains, and Automobiles number 2. Then I go. Yeah, I go. What's it called next? Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Steve Martin. I know mine. The Three Amigos. Love that movie.
See, I was never really a big Steve Martin fan.
What's the movie where he has that big nose?
I was never really a big fan of Steve Martin to begin with. So I'll have to say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's because it's the only thing I actually like him in.
You don't like Steve Martin?
I'm not a big Steve Martin fan.
Why? Is there just something about his comedy or?
I never really liked his stand-up. And I just think he was a subpar average actor. He gave up on stand-up comedy because it got too hard. He said that. He didn't say that, but he said it. He said, I stopped doing stand-up.
He said it, but he didn't say it?
No. He said, I stopped doing stand-up because the audiences were changing. No, the audiences weren't changing. The audiences were getting older because you weren't putting new material in your act. And all he was to put the prop on there and fuck him. Planes, Trains.
Okay. Are you okay? Did we strike a chord there, sir?
Everyone loves Steve Martin so much, and I don't.
What is your vendetta against Steve Martin?
I can't.
He's hilarious.
I look at his face and I go, ugh.
You honestly do not like Steve Martin?
I literally go, ugh.
Bold, sir.
If I'm being 100% honest with you, which this is all about honesty.
We're all about honesty here.
It's not about honesty. What are we really doing here?
Sure.
So, I don't like Steve Martin. I'm here to say it.
Okay. I mean, that's up to you. That's on you.
I'll sleep better at night knowing that I don't like Steve Martin as much.
I'm trying to think. I just had an actor in my head that
Which is the best Fast and the Furious movies?
1.
I would say 1 or 5.
Tokyo Drift.
But no, 5 is when they go to Brazil.
the movies. I understand they make a lot of money. I do. They make a shit ton of money, but they're getting ridiculous.
Oh, I stopped after 6.
Jay, at like 8, they were hopping a bridge that was like 400 feet, then landed perfectly without like a hitch.
And yeah, I hit a curb and the entire car just crunches like an accordion.
Ah! Oh my God, who was I just thinking of?
The kid from Tim Allen that was in Tokyo Drift.
Oh, wait, Jay. What's his name?
I don't know. You said wait.
Tim Allen.
Toy Story.
Santa Claus.
Both good options.
Yeah.
But I could just Toy Story year round.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore wasn't really in movies.
Son-in-law.
Oh yeah, I guess he was son-in-law for me then.
And
he was in Encino Man.
Yeah, and he was also in the movie with Baldwin, where they're in the globe.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, when they're the Eco Dome thing.
With Jim Carrey?
No.
Biodome.
He was also in that.
Yeah, I would go son-in-law.
Son-in-law is the best out of it. Yeah.
I got his mom behind me.
Yeah, I know.
Checking you out, checking me out. She's always looking over my shoulder.
Watching.
Waiting.
What would you say your number one favorite? I'm working on it. Stop it. Courtney's yelling at her. Not okay.
Bree is in trouble.
Bree's in trouble. What about your favorite vacation spot?
It's probably got to be LA because I have a bunch of friends out there that I'd like to visit.
Makes sense.
So
I've been to LA.
If I had money to like hop on a flight and fly anywhere real quick for like the week or the weekend, it would be to LA.
I've been to LA.
Or Boston.
LA was.
Well, that's because you didn't really do anything when you were in LA.
I've been there more recently than you.
You were at LAX.
No, I was in LA. I was staying in LA.
What part?
Long Beach.
Well, that's Long Beach.
Yeah, but I was in LA for a little while.
You were in LA County.
It's the same thing. Technically, you were in Culver City.
That's like saying no.
LA County.
It's a sub. No,
You were Santa Barbara, brah.
Santa Barbara is an hour from LA.
You were in Santa Monica.
Santa Monica.
Yeah, technically LA County. The same thing as Long Beach.
Okay, we weren't anywhere near each other though. Long Beach was southwest of LA, and
you were east. You
were
west.
I was west side.
West side.
I was over in Culver City, like you said, in Santa Monica and Marina del Rey.
Okay, stop name dropping like you ran the place.
I mean, I live there.
Oh! Favorite rapper?
Eminem. I don't have to even think about it.
Biggie.
Yeah, Biggie's really good. But you could only listen to one rapper for the rest of your life.
Biggie.
Biggie? Even though he has less music out?
Yeah.
Because I have Eminem, but I have a lot of content.
Favorite band that is on this island with you?
Is the band still active?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it does matter.
Yes.
Okay, Foo Fighters.
Dave Matthews Band.
You want a lot of people with you?
Crowd. Or Zach Brown Band. Actually, Zach Brown Band.
Is there like electricity for these guys to like plug up?
We just set up solar panels.
Nice. That's what we'll need to do for, Dave Navarre and all those guys.
And they'll have a riff off. You get pitch perfect.
Who? Dave Matthews Band members?
No, Zach Brown Band members.
Oh, okay. Why, did they all sing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I never listened to one of their songs.
Jitty, you listened to a couple of their songs.
I have listened to zero. If I've listened to a couple, it's because you and Jess were playing music on an iCloud, like,
Sure.
mic or speaker.
You sure about that?
Yeah. You guys used to play Pandora on the speaker.
Yeah, because we actually know music, unlike
who? Unlike me? I've taught you everything you know about music.
Stop.
Except for the country.
I know more songs than you memorized.
I don't know about that. Because I know a bunch of songs that you don't know.
I know a bunch of songs that you don't know.
Yeah, your country is my pop punk.
Pop punk. Is that even a genre anymore?
It still is.
When?
They just still
This isn't 1998 anymore, pal.
Sorry.
That genre has come and gone.
In 2003, Panic at the Disco first formed. 20 years later, they just broke up.
Yeah, because they stunk.
They were on the radio for 20 years. You can't be on the radio for 20 years by stinking.
We're on the radio right now.
Yes, if somebody is listening to us via their Bluetooth on their phone, then yes, we are on the radio right now.
Yeah. Jessica does it on the way to work. She listens
And we're on
to
TV too.
Might as well be a movie star.
We'll have to make a movie.
Can we do that?
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Cool. We should make our own cooking show.
No.
Why?
That's
We gotta
not-
teach you some recipes. You don't even know how to make spaghetti and meatballs.
We live 2.5 hours apart.
You don't know how to make spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, I know how to put them in the crock pot. Or put them into the air fryer.
Air fryer is pretty good.
Meatballs in the air fryer. Tell you that much.
Bacon.
Who makes good bacon?
Bacon in an air fryer.
But who makes good bacon? They just say,
Mikey makes good bacon.
I'm lucky. We not like we eat bacon all the time. Oh my God, there was this comedian that was telling a story and they were talking about bacon. He was like, yeah, so I took a couple pieces out and I made some bacon. He goes, wait, you don't just...
You don't just throw the whole packet? Yeah, I know. I saw that.
I think I sent that to you. You don't just throw the whole pack in there and then put it in the
Yeah.
fridge for later and eat it throughout the day. He's like, now I know.
No.
Now I know why there's a 175-pound difference between the two of them.
I saw that. That was pretty funny.
He's like, it's like hot dogs. You just make them all. He was like, you're making all your hot dogs at once?
Yeah, do you?
Well, we don't buy. We have to buy the like more plant-friendly hot dogs because of Papa's old weight. So I don't get the all beef hot dogs anymore.
What?
I can't.
Sir, you get plant-based hot dogs?
Mikey puts them on the stove and they taste pretty.
Don't you say they taste the same.
No, they don't taste the same.
Yeah, I'm sure they taste decent on the stove and everything like that.
Put some ketchup on it.
Don't you dare sit there and say they taste the same.
No, they definitely don't taste the same.
That's like when you used to say the plant-based meatballs taste the same as regular.
Maybe I did say that.
And they don't.
That's your prerogative.
It's not my prerogative. I promise you. Everyone in here, vote. If plant-based stuff tastes the same as real regular stuff.
The answer is the real regular stuff because that's what plant-based is trying to mimic.
Then they can't. They'll never be able to.
I'm sure the race is starting. It's going to be so loud tonight. We have a racetrack, a dirt racetrack around the corner from us. And
I know. I saw the block party.
Oh, you heard about that?
Oh my God, dude.
Who told you about that?
I saw pictures.
From how?
I have friends.
In Bloomsburg?
Yeah.
Who?
I know people.
How did you see pictures?
Dude, I see pictures.
I'm just curious who you know in my area that I don't know yet.
It's Courtney's friends.
Oh, okay. That makes sense to me. I thought you meant people that we both know.
No. It's Courtney's friends.
Yeah, block party is fucking wild. One of my really good friends lives around the corner from block party.
I would never go there due to shoulder to shoulder. Jay, remember when we were in New York City and we were going near the Rockefeller Center and they wouldn't move, so I went strict lineman on them and I just started
making a line
because Jessica was getting nervous behind us. I was already just ready to go.
That was also when we took that train back and you tried getting a conga line going.
Okay, I had the chorus going, Judy. The one lady yelled at me. She made me her bitch. She did. I'm not going to sit here and say she didn't make me her bitch when she yelled at me. Did I shut right up? Absolutely. I did.
There was like 12 of us crushed in between the two carts.
First off, I had a couple people singing. I could have had the whole train cart singing. She was having a bad night. I understand. That's not on me. I was trying to spread some Christmas cheer.
Well, it wasn't working. You got more.
You were yelling at me. Jess was yelling at me because I was a little tipsy. So be it. Sorry, I'm not Mr. Track Star.
I'm not sober.
Sorry, I was.
Jess and I were sober for some reason.
Yeah, because you went to the show and Austin and I were hammered drunk. That's what you do when you leave Austin and I, while Jessica and you go into a show for 3.5 hours. What do you think Austin and I are going to do? Just sit there and eat food? No. We started slugging Jameson like adults. You
guys
were obnoxious.
You almost made me want to quit drinking forever. And then I eventually did. But not because of you.
That night, in the 3.5 hour span, I think Austin and I had 4 tumblers. And then snuck in a couple shots. So, the people next to us, they ordered chicken fingers, and it came with like 10 chicken fingers, and they ate like 2 chicken fingers, right? 2 or 3, and the waiter was like, "Do you guys want their chicken fingers?" Because he saw Austin and I staring at them. This is after like 3 tumblers, and we're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll have the chicken fingers." We destroyed 7 chicken fingers for free.
You mean some family left behind chicken fingers, and you're like, "Don't worry."
No, it was at the bar.
I don't know if that makes the story worse or better.
The couple was sitting at the bar, and they left their chicken fingers behind. And I promise you, they saw Austin and I doing this, staring at the chicken fingers, not saying anything.
They're like, "Do you want table scraps?"
They didn't touch those chicken fingers. Then Austin, what?
I never heard that before.
Yeah, and then Austin ate the chicken kebab, and he thought he had food poisoning the entire ride home. Because all I said to him was, "Wow, you're eating that chicken? It doesn't even look cooked." And he was like halfway done the kebab.
Is that the street vendor he bought it off of?
Yeah.
I remember that. No, I'm remembering that part of it.
He bought it off the street vendor, and like when he was halfway done, I turned to him and I was just messing with him because I was drunk. I said, "Also, I don't even think that's cooked properly." And he tossed it away and he started freaking out.
I remember that. And then we get to the train and everyone is shoulder to shoulder in the train.
I had a great time. I was hammered.
I had a great time too hanging out with Jess.
You didn't have. Oh. What about after?
That wasn't so fun.
Remember when we bought that sweet ass hotel with the balcony and we went down to the hotel bar before the comedy show that night? And we're sitting there and we're drinking. I think we're taking like Don Julio shots probably. And
it was Don Julio. We were dating. Jessica and Austin weren't even 21 yet.
And they were serving them.
Yeah.
And remember that girl showed up at the side of the bar. She was bawling her eyes out and trying to flirt with the waitress at the same time. And we're like, Jesus Christ.
Pick a lane.
She was like bawling. Yeah. Yeah.
Pick a lane. Well, is that also because there's been multiple trips to New York? When did we go to the piano, the dueling piano?
The dueling piano was when we had the balcony.
Okay. And then
the comedy show was that first hotel that we went to when Jess wasn't 21 yet.
Okay. That was the Office show we went to.
Yeah, that was dumb. Wasn't that dumb?
Yeah, it wasn't that great. The Friends one was better, the other one Jess and I went to.
Yeah, because we went to the Office thing, and then we were looking for something to do, and that's when we found the dueling pianos.
That's right. Yep. When did we go for the Islanders net and the Islanders and the Oilers?
I forget. Man, we went up to New York City a lot.
But I feel like some of those trips we were just there and we did what we wanted to do and then we took the train back home.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because I don't recall any other hotel stays besides. But you know what? No, yeah. The first time we all went together.
Well, Ginny, we left within an hour and a half at the Islanders game because we couldn't see shit.
Yeah. And where did we go when we left? Is that when we went to dueling pianos?
That might have been, yeah. Because we would have stayed up there because the game wasn't starting until 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely when we went to dueling piano. And that started at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. My favorite thing in New York City is Central Park, where no one ever wants to go there with me.
We did go.
I know, but we didn't sightsee. AKA sit on a bench and just people watch for 2 hours.
We had things to do, people to see, places to be.
We did go to that Starlight Diner or whatever, where like the has been
all the waiters and waitresses are on Broadway and they sing the entire time.
I didn't mean to say has been because I don't know if
didn't we go to a delicatessen for you to get a
pastrami
sandwich?
That was banging.
That was at like a diner. That wasn't that.
That was that balcony night today. That was because we walked to there.
That's right. We took a bunch of Ubers though. We were definitely not taking public transportation into Brooklyn.
No, we took the train.
No, we took an Uber.
We took an Uber and it was like $200.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It maybe was 80.
It was more than that.
Maybe back and forth 200.
Oh yeah, that might have been it.
But we weren't going to walk to Brooklyn.
No, that would have been... How far is that?
Far enough.
But we always stayed near the train. Like
Yeah.
hotel wise.
Yeah, we always stayed near. Well, no, the other one wasn't.
That was further because that was east side.
Yeah, that was East Phil. That wasn't near any of the major. That wasn't near like the train that takes us home.
Yeah.
We would have to take a train to another train for that train to take us home.
That's right. Yeah.
The subway systems are confusing.
Very.
So you got anything big planned for the draft?
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
I'm not drinking anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Get my energy up.
You gonna get yourself a scotch?
A Jameson.
Little JMO? What pick you guys got?
Number 15.
That's so crazy to me that they gave up Aaron Rodgers but didn't.
Ginny, when they traded him, I was like, fuck, there goes our first round pick. The only thing I look forward to. And then I saw the picks, and I'm like, okay. They traded 2 down.
Yeah. And you guys got Aaron Rodgers.
If I was them, I would be like this. I want number 13. Pick.
I would have won both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I won 13 and 15.
When I saw we had 15, I'm like this. Top 15, that's still a good player.
You might be giving them a second round next year.
We are.
If he
produces.
If he completes at least 65% of the snaps,
which I hope he does.
Well, yeah, which I don't want to see him get hurt. So as long as he plays most of the season, then you guys will give up your second round pick next year,
which is fine.
Who are you looking to get at 15?
I don't even know. There's a bunch of good defenders this year.
Is that what you want to see them get?
No, our defense is stacked. I wouldn't mind to see them get like a lineman to protect Aaron Rodgers.
Like a left side lineman.
Like 6'7", 360 pounds.
Well, yeah, and you want him on the blind side. You want to get somebody inside.
Well, we already have someone there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Let's stock them up. You can't ever have enough linemen. Have you ever noticed all linemen wear knee braces?
I know.
Like every single lineman in college and in pros, they have these giant knee braces on.
Think about how much pressure they do a full lean back and they lock their knees in.
Yeah, and over time, I'm sure they've hurt themselves.
Yeah. I think they'll get a lineman just to be able to protect Aaron. We have a decent running back. We have 4 great wide receivers, so we just need to really stack up the old line.
Protect Aaron Rodgers for a few years. How many years does he have on his contract?
2.
So these could be his last 2 years.
Yeah, but at least they're winning bets.
You know what? What if they trade? No. What if they trade away pick 15?
For Derrick Henry? Okay, I will not be mad at that. A seasoned refrigerator running down, absolutely.
He is like a train that moves over people. It is insane how he runs.
That's why I said a refrigerator. Like, when he hits, do you know they say when he's running at, people literally get scared?
I would. You see how big he's like 6. He's a mammoth of a person. He's like 6.
He's 6'4", like 260.
Yeah, and he's fast.
It's like me.
And he's gonna lean his shoulder
and like put it
to you, and then you're gonna go flying on the ground.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. It's almost like, oh yeah, I'm at my perfect goal weight. I just need to gain 13 feet.
All right,
Maybe
cool.
Not 13 feet, but at least a foot and a half.
It's 7 o'clock. They flowed pretty well tonight.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't mess up anything.
At least you hit record this time, didn't we?
I definitely hit record this time.
Good.
Thanks for not ripping me apart for 20 of the 30 minutes that we did do.
Oh, no problem.
I appreciate you taking it easy on me, knowing how frustrated I was.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
You can see the frustration building on my face. And I'm really glad you did not just jab.
Yeah. Jab. No problem.
Because any asshole could have just completely jabbed and made fun of me and made me.
Yeah, that's not me, though. That's not me.
That wasn't your style.
That's not me.
So yeah, if you do watch last week's episode, he didn't berate me at all. He was very understanding that I made a mistake. You know,
Compassionate. I would use the word compassionate.
people make mistakes, and you know what? Sometimes you have to hear about it over and over. But this time, I got away with it. Only 10 out of the 30 minutes, maybe 15, maybe 15 minutes out of the 30 minutes was I berated about it. I was a beaten down man.
Well, only if you hit record and listen to me in the beginning, you would never have to hear that.
Here we go again.
All right, well, let's
All
end
right.
it.
All right, JETS.
Jets.